You hear that? It's the sound of the rat race. Continuing. As usual. Let's go for a metro ride. Even though Mont-Royal station is kind of like hardly recognized right now because there's so much construction going on here. Here in the Plateau Mont-Royal borough, sector, district. Very hip, trendy, hipsters and so forth. That's one of the cool aspects of this station for several years, that you have vendors selling vegetables and fruits, and in this case pumpkins. Oh wow, they actually moved the entrance. Usually the entrance is right here. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's pretty interesting. Everywhere there's construction in this city. It's crazy. Somebody even told me recently, they're like, it's like when the metro was being built, like back then, before Expo 67. It's kind of like that. Can't argue with that. Kind of a renaissance, you know? Shit. Oopsie. There's my train. Am I gonna catch it? I don't think so. Nope. On to it. What did I say about construction? You should see Beaudry Metro Station, it looks worse. I think they're finally wrapping up the construction at Barrie UQAM, which of course used to be known as Berry de Montigny. I always thought it was interesting that the design of these seats were, or I should say, are same style, same look as the ones on Bonaventure Metro Station. Next train is in 3 minutes. Prochain train at 3 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 14h36, which is French for 1400 hours and 36 minutes, but of course that's military jargon, so it's more like 2:36. Some people find it hard to believe we still have payphones in the metro. They haven't even been around in the metro that many years, actually. But you know, hey, anyway, a company will find a way to make money legally, they'll do it, you know. And some people you see, they still use them. Stupid clock on the screen had the wrong time, didn't it? No, here it says 2:18. The other one said 2:30. Whatever.
Prochaine station, Sherbrooke.
Next stop, Sherbrooke. Now wink wink. get to Barrie UQAM, I want to get on an MR73. There's two reasons. Number one, I like the older trains more than these ones. And secondly, when you're filming a ride in these Azure trains, as smooth as they are, I love that. You can't really see well out the window because the interiors are so bright and light. Everything's reflected on the glass, as you can see. That's not very good. I don't like that. You know? Look, you see what I mean? Anyway, we're only going a couple of stops. Not probably. Station Sherbrooke.
Station Sherbrooke.
In stereo. Next stop, Barrie UQAM, formerly known as Berry de Montigny. And this is one of the stations that's one of the first stations built. Or one of the earliest, I should say.
Prochaine station, Berry UQAM. Correspondance vers les lignes vertes et jaunes.
What the lady just said there, the recording, it says the transfer points are onto the green and the yellow lines, which are right here. We're getting off right there. Now, us transit fans, us transit enthusiasts, we like the older maps better because this is not an accurate depiction of how the lines really are. I'm not going to go into it because there's a lady sitting right there, out of all due respect. Bon, mais on va débarquer ici. We're going to get off right here. Or as I also call Barrie UQAM, the home of the Big Brother. There's so much security and police here, it's mind-boggling. There's a few reasons for that. And I'm going this way because I'm going slowly to work. There's the elevator, but doesn't go all the way down. Now we're going to go to Berry towards Honoré Beaugrand. Going eastbound, direction est. Actually, quite frankly, I haven't filmed many times in this station because there is so much security and police, so it just makes things, I don't know, I find it's uncomfortable. It makes me uncomfortable, you know, even though you're allowed, still, you know. So hopefully the next train is a MR73, which is the classic, the iconic Montreal metros. The original rolling stock from the 60s, they're all gone, unfortunately, known as the MR63. They're all retired. This used to be a really beautiful station, but unfortunately remodeling it, I think like a lot of people, they kind of fucked it up, and now it's really more about advertising and anything else. I'm sorry to say, it still looks good, but it's not great. It used to be like really nice lighting fixtures, and it had a classy look to it. It was very iconic, and now it's just lost. It's actually a fucking miracle that that amazing artwork that's lit up is still here. It's nice to have a loud voice. A lot of people are paying attention to what I'm saying. It's one of the reasons why I'm up to 27,000 subscribers. It's good to be a loudmouth sometimes. Anyway, we're going to wait here. Hopefully MR73 will roll up, and I'm going to go right to the front because that's where there's least amount of people. And so that way I don't end up filming people involuntarily. No, but seriously speaking, I mean, man, look at all the advertising in this station. Like, it's a turnoff, you know, like I get it. I know it generates revenue. And look at this, you know. Well, since I'm on a positive tiff lately, I guess I'll say at least, well, it's stuff to look at, you know, rather than looking at dull gray walls. And these particular walls, which were fucked up pretty good, as you can see, look at this here. Look how everything is uneven. Really shit job. A lot of people notice that, you know. Sign of the times, like I always say, sign of the fucking times. Here, that's what we want to take right there, is the MR73 coming this way here. You know, the day that all the MR73s are retired, it will be a very sad day, just like when the last classic, Nova Bus Classic, was retired in 2012. That was a big deal, man. Even to the casual admirer of those buses, because people who take transit all the time, we recognize quality, you know? They're icons of bygone eras. They'll never come back building this stuff again. MR73 coming right now. But I really love this, you know, this is, I mean, thank God they left this here. This is epic, as they say. And I don't use that word very often, but this is as iconic Montreal as the fucking Olympic Stadium. You know what I mean? Look like I'm gonna get a good seat though, unfortunately. So we're gonna do what we can do. And the window's all dirty here, so that's I guess we'll just stand for a while there. Now I'm going to go to work here to P9, which is right here. Station P9. We are right here at Bélieu, and we're off. You know, people are right. I mean, I never knew this about me in the years ago, but it's true. I have to admit, I think I would make a good tour guide. You know, that is a service track. That service track serves the yellow line and the orange line, and it connects right here. These, I can't believe I can't remember the name of what they're called. Télécité. They're no longer needed because of you know, smartphones, and everybody's got the internet on them pretty much. So look at how dirty these trains are, man. It sucks, man. The Azures are all like pristine, and a lot of these trains are filthy. Anyway, see what I was saying about the station earlier? It's all still under construction. It's major, as they say, and the reason why is because on the Green Line, a lot of stations run along with the Maisonneuve Boulevard, and there's so much traffic, there's such a volume of traffic that it's just this constant vibration of the station below. So a lot of stations on this line need work, not just because they're some of the oldest. Barry UCAM, which I mentioned before, was all redone. I don't mind standing, actually. I'll be sitting for a long time at work later. So. Imagine this car right here, 79,075. How ironic. 79,075, 675. These cars were made between 73 and 79. Sorry, 76 and 79, and I was born in 75. I still can't believe I'm going to be fucking 44 of these. See, look, even Papineau's got problems. See that? A lot of leaks, a lot of water infiltration. That's how she goes, you know. You know, I don't know if I'm going to film this until P9. Oh yeah, I guess I will. Look over here so we can get another train going by. See the difference between looking through here in the tunnel? There's not all this reflection like on the Azures. It's much more darker. break there. I don't know when, or once in a while, I guess. But yeah, that's the thing. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. These trains, you know, they were all built by Bombardier. That's when, at a time when Bombardier things were built, you know, without question to last like forever. You know? And even a few years ago, the STM admitted I read in an article that these particular trains were good for another 20 years. But unfortunately, for old school types like me, that's not good for employment. Getting closer to my place there. I live near Joliet. This is one of my favorite stations. So much so that I would like to either do a drawing or a painting of it one day, specifically from the outside. It's got a unique design, you know. There's what that is. 2 more stops. Original cabinet for the fire extinguisher and the axe. I think there's an axe there in case of fire. That's where we're getting off. Virtually. Well, virtually for you. I wish I could show you guys an ending when we go outside on a beautiful day, but it's quite the opposite. So, but it's not cold, but it's windy. Yeah, there's a lot of rain coming, I think. Je crois. Or as I once heard as an English called Pi 9, which is funny, but it's stupid too. So. One of the things I love about this station is right here is that flooring. It's a very unique pattern. I like it. if you look at it long enough, you can appreciate all the work that's gone in there. There's a cool picture there. One of the before we come out of the station here, one of the interesting aspects, well, to people who are fans of this city and history and transit and all that stuff, is that this station is right where the Olympic Stadium is, which was built for the '76 Olympics. So that's why you have all these steps here. This was a stairway for people who would go at first to the Olympic Games at the stadium, but then I would imagine later on when the Expos, the Montreal baseball team, the Expos, which folded years ago, unfortunately, and went to Washington, D.C. So that's what that was there for, but it's no longer needed, so they just fenced it off. Shit, I still don't have my settings where I want them to be. What the hell? I didn't want to have that bright light like that. I thought I fixed that. Damn it. All right, we'll get this train coming in too as well. Right. Another MR73. Man, there's not many Azures running down on this line today. I noticed this earlier. It's great. Must have to do maintenance repair on those Azure trains because they're quite sophisticated. I love it when I have this camera right on the exact setting that I want it to have it. 200 ASA. I got it set for fluorescent lighting. It's beautiful. Oh my god, I gotta check the time here. What the hell time is it? I gotta be at work at 3. 2:37. Holy shit. Jesus Murphy. Oh, I got this time perfectly. 2:37. Biodome. Biodome is connected with the Olympic Stadium. The Olympic Stadium is that away. Yeah. Now we're heading towards Boulevard Pinef. I'm going to hustle this a bit though because I really got to take a whiz. I love this. This is the best part of the station for me right here. You have this just circular entrance exit, which, you know, they mimic the look of the Olympic Stadium, but also looks like a kind of a UFO kind of thing, you know. So I could take the bus down to work, but I can just walk down there. I'll be there in like 10 minutes or so. I want to thank you guys for watching. And by the way, if you love the videos that I make and you want to show your love, show your support, then feel free to send me something via PayPal or an e-transfer. And my email is eltonmcfall@hotmail.com. Elton like Elton John. McFall, MCFALL. And I want to thank you guys for watching. And I'm going to just give you another view here. There's another entrance exit there, but of course it's not as cool as the other one you just saw. I want to give you a better look of it though. Julian, this one goes out for you, buddy. I know you like the station like I do there. I know you like the design there. And there it is. There's part of the Olympic Stadium there. As a matter of fact, I'm going to show you a better look of it. Not a complete look, but a better look of it a little further here. What did I say about construction? You want to be in a good business in this city? Go in construction. Fuck, holy shit. There we go. Okay guys, thanks again for watching. I always appreciate your positive comments, and if you're going to make a negative comment, at least be constructive about it. Like, you know, maybe correcting me on something I'm wrong about or whatever, you know. So anyway, take care guys. Bye bye.